Of course, I sit down to film this video and there's little kids screaming outside. Hi everybody! So I got requested to do a video about dorm essentials, and I decided to make a list of things that I think are kind of unconventional dorm things that you might not think about that you can bring to college. Some of them are actually pretty basic, but if I put them in this, it means that I use them and still use them, and that I think that you guys should probably go out and get them so that you can make the most of your college experience wherever you're living. If it's in a dorm, an apartment, whatever, these all pretty much apply. Yeah, so let's jump right into the video. So the first item I have is actually something that I didn't really think about when I was going into my freshman year, because in freshman year, a lot of people usually just have meal plans, so you go eat on campus and whatever, but you kind of forget that like you're going to be snacking at home and doing like food things in your dorm. So my first thing would be to get a mug for tea, hot chocolate, whatever. If you're late night studying, you can have coffee in here, and also a filtered water bottle. So the first thing I'll talk about is I just picked a random mug. This is one that I got in Madrid when I was studying abroad. It's so cute. It has like all these little Madrid things. I was so obsessed with this city. I have a video. I have a ton of study abroad videos if you guys want to go check those out. I'll probably be mentioning study abroad in this video a lot because it was like my entire life for 3 months. But yeah, so definitely get a mug. I always just stole the tea bags from my dining commons, and you can just heat up hot water in your dorm, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, you should definitely have a mug for things like that, and you can also just put water in it or whatever. Another one that I love using this, it's a Brita water filtered bottle. So basically it has like the little drink top and it's a straw, but in here this is actually like a water filter contraption. So instead of having a big bulky Brita filter, you can just use this water bottle and it filters it as you drink it. And I wish that I had known about this freshman year, because having a big Brita filter is just like so annoying in your dorm. If you're lucky, at my school we had filtered like water hydration stations in the dorm, which was nice. So it was like filtered water, but it was all the way downstairs, and if you have one of these you can just walk to the bathroom and get out of the sink. But these are so nice, and they're really good for on campus, because a lot of times the water on campus tastes kind of janky, so you could just use one of these. And I just have lots of stickers on mine because I've recently become obsessed with stickers for whatever reason. This is around $10 on Amazon, and you have to refill the filters every like 2 or 3 months, but I think those are relatively inexpensive too, so I think this is a really good investment. Plus it's a good water bottle on the go, and then mugs, like you can find those at the dollar store, so that doesn't have to be expensive. So the second thing I actually don't have to show you, because to be honest I just kind of can't find where mine is, but that would be to get a hot water boiler. And those are just the little, they're like pretty small, like maybe this big. I don't know how all of them are. But you can get them at like Walmart, Target, at probably Bed Bath & Beyond, I don't know, places like that. Amazon I'm sure has tons of them. But basically it's just a thing you plug into the wall and you like press a little button and it heats up your hot water for you. So if you don't have a stove, or if you don't want to like get hot water out of the sink, for whatever your hot water needs, like it's really convenient, and it's just a one-touch thing and it boils it super fast. So I would definitely suggest that if you want to steal tea from the dining commons and you drink it in your dorm like I did. So the next two things are going to be my like most common things on the list, but I just think they make a dorm like home. So first is going to be twinkle lights. I'm sorry that it's so basic. Pretty much everyone, I feel like every freshman girl has these lights up in their dorm, but I'm just telling you guys, like, these things are the best. My roommate and I would always go to bed at different times, and pretty much in dorm rooms they just have like really annoying fluorescent lighting, and if you want to not disturb your roommate while they're sleeping, you can just turn these on, and they're pretty dim, so it's easy to go to bed like and fall asleep with these on. But it also makes the room look really pretty, and if you ever want to just like chill in there and relax and like listen to music or read a book or whatever, like these are really nice, and it makes your room look really pretty. And these are also really cheap. You can get them for like $5 at Target. So the next thing is my most prized possession. Not really, but kind of. It is just a big old body pillow. So these are the best in a dorm room. Twin beds are kind of small, so it is a little bit annoying to have a big giant body pillow on there, but they're really nice if you want to like lean it up across the back of your bed and use it as a couch, or if you want to like koala hardcore spoon it every night like I do if you're just lonely. Body pillows are great. I got mine from Target, I believe, or at least I know for sure that I got the body pillow cover from Target for like 10 bucks, but they sell the pillow itself there also, so go grab one. Forever alone. Okay, so next I have some ideas for keeping your room a little bit more green and lively, which I love doing. So the first thing, I guess this is kind of basic too, you know what, just let me be, is to get a succulent. So these are super fun, really easy to keep in your dorm room because you can't really have a lot of plants there. Like, it's hard to keep that up, and you don't have a ton of space. So, oh, there's a spider web on it. But yeah, unless you're like me and you're pretty bad at keeping anything alive, like mine's kind of dying already, you should be able to be fine with a succulent. They don't really need a lot of work besides being put in sun and getting water every once in a while. So these are a really fun way to just like bring some greenness into your room, and they're really like happy little plants to have on your desk. And you can, this just kind of came in this, I got this at Trader Joe's for $5 and it's like a whole little succulent family. But you can also just buy succulents like at your neighborhood gardening store and just put them in like cute little dishes like this that I got at Target for like $2. And you can just put a little dirt in there and put your succulents in there. So go grab yourself a succulent. It makes your room very happy. Also, the other thing I would suggest is to get a vase. I have flowers back here. This is just like an old random vase that my roommate's mom brought us, and it has like weird Chinese little like fish on it. I don't know. But you might be getting flowers. You never know from who, from your friend. If you're joining a sorority, the frats do serenades all the time and they bring you flowers, and like you might win an award and get flowers, or you might get a boyfriend and they'll get you flowers, or a girlfriend or whatever, or I don't know. Or you could buy flowers for yourself. That's right. But yeah, so it's something you might not think about, but if you get a beautiful big bouquet of flowers, what are you going to do with it if you don't have a vase? So just buy a vase. There's a lot of ones that are pretty small. Like I had a tall and sort of thin one that fit pretty big bouquets. You just have to cut them down. Another thing that you can do is get a mason jar and put your flowers in that. So you can just take a little mason jar like this and cut your flowers down really short so that they kind of stick out the top and it looks really cute. And if you have a couple of these, it should fit an entire big bouquet and you can spread it out around your room. So definitely plan for that. And having flowers in your room is always such a nice way to brighten it up and just make it like, I don't know, whenever I have flowers in my room, I just feel really happy and it gives me that extra little boost. And especially if you buy them for yourself, it's kind of like a nice little self-love reminder. So definitely go out and get a vase and get a succulent. So the next thing I would suggest is something that I have been using freshman year all the way up until now, and that is a hanging shoe organizer. So this, I honestly don't remember where I got it. Just look on Amazon or like probably Target or something. I know that it was really cheap, but this is basically, it like loops around the bar. Oh, what is going on? It loops around the bar of your closet or your wardrobe or whatever, and it's just like got a billion pockets for shoes, and it's so convenient because it's really thin like width-wise, so it doesn't take up a lot of space even in like a tiny like dorm wardrobe, which if you've seen my dorm tour, you know that mine was so small, I didn't have a lot of space, but that holds all your shoes. It's so convenient because stacking them up somewhere like looks gross and it's just in the way, and you can close that behind your closet door and never see it, and it's so convenient. Okay, next thing is something I also have been using forever, and I probably talk about this before and we'll talk about it forever. It's Tide Pods. They're a little bit more pricey than regular laundry detergent. A bag of, I don't know how many are in here, 35 was like $10 at Target. And I don't know. I just think that when you're in a dorm, convenience is everything. Like, I hate lugging around the big giant fabric, like the laundry detergent and the fabric softener and whatever else you have. It's just annoying, and then you have to pour it and blah blah blah. In college, I don't have time to be doing that. I just want to throw my laundry in, throw a pod in, and go. And these are so good. The Tide Pods, I love them. They are just really convenient and nice, and honestly it's worth paying like the extra couple dollars just for the convenience. Okay, the next thing is something that I got recently, and that is an iPhone cable, but it is a giant 6-foot long iPhone cable. And these This has changed my life. I don't know, this is amazing. It is so nice to be able to plug your phone in by your bed and turn completely around and have it still be plugged in and not annoying. It's one of the Amazon Basics ones and I got it for $8, which is so cheap. It's just very nice to have a really long iPhone cable, and even if you don't have an iPhone, you can probably find a long charging cable for your phone. Dorms have not a lot of outlet options sometimes, and it might be on the complete opposite side of the room from your bed, which in that case I would guess you would need an extension cord, which is another thing you should probably just get because those are like so convenient and work really well if you're like hanging lights up or whatever. But just in general, I think that having the long iPhone cable is so convenient. And I also got mine in black just because then that way I can quickly distinguish it from my friend's cables because pretty much everyone has a white one. But yeah, so those are definitely convenient and it's so nice to be able to, like I said, plug it in pretty far away and still be able to use your phone. Okay, so I have one more item for you guys, and this is the one that I am most passionate about. I don't always do this, but I have been on and off consistently using this item since freshman year, and it is a journal. So I cannot tell you how important I think journaling is. You can call it a diary, you can call it whatever. This thing is like my best friend because I can tell it anything. The nice thing about having a journal is that you can write whatever the heck you want, even if it's not something you should be thinking or saying, you can write it in your journal because it's coming out of your brain. This is the most amazing way to document memories and feelings and what you're thinking and what your goals are and what you want to learn from your mistakes. And like, there is so much that goes on in college that I think that we all kind of like, it happens in the moment and it was really funny or really special or just like a little tiny thing that you kind of wouldn't necessarily remember like day to day. But if you go back and read your journal, it's like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot that my friend said this funny thing. Or, oh my gosh, I totally forgot how I felt when that person gave me a compliment when they walked by. Like, it's just little stuff like that that it's so easy to forget, and you want to remember that kind of stuff. So I pretty much every night, or at least try to, write in my journal, and it's honestly hilarious to go back and read my freshman self journal. I was really dramatic and there was so much drama. Like, you get to go back and read your firsts. Like, I had my first kiss freshman year of college and it's the cutest thing ever to read. It's just so funny, and it's nice to go back and see how you were feeling in the moment and kind of to see like how you've grown and where you are now. So definitely get a journal. This one actually I got in Florence, Italy. It has the little fleur-de-lis, which they're like kind of famous for. But I wanted to show you guys actually another one. This is the journal that I was using before that one. And it said, all good things are wild and free. And I got this in Portland at the, what's the famous bookstore there called? Powell's bookstore, that's what it's called. But another fun thing that I do with my journals that I actually just started doing is like, because I did a lot of traveling during my study abroad, blah, blah, blah. So what I did is I would buy stickers. Here's back again with the stickers. I told you guys I really liked them. I got stickers like pretty much everywhere I went, and I put them all in here. So it's so cool to be able to like look at this and be like, wow, in this journal I write about Barcelona, Pompeii, Pisa, Paris, Brighton, London, like Cinque Terre, like all of this stuff. So I don't know, it's just really cool, and I'm a big photo person, I'm a big memories person, like writing down your memories, documenting life. I think it's really important. So that is my biggest dorm essentials, life essentials thing. So yeah, I definitely think you guys should get one, and it's not too late to start journaling, so just go ahead and start now. Okay guys, that is all I have for my dorm essentials video. I really hope you guys liked it. If I leave anything out, I'll go ahead and add that down in the description bar. But if you have any questions about anything I've talked about, or if you have any dorm essentials that I didn't mention, go ahead and comment those down below. And if you liked the video, please subscribe. I'm just starting out my YouTube channel, and I would love to have you guys along with me for this ride. And yeah, and if you want to see me do any other videos, go ahead and comment down below and let me know. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.